despair is closing even closer, one wonder exactly who to vote for and who to not vote for. I mean, I can understand the elves' anger, and they are correct. The humans are selfish people. Still, though, I actually wonder if isn't there some way to stop them after all? Because this genocide is not the answer to it all. Yes, this is the Black Clover, chapter 158, and in the village of Hage, they all see that a golden dawn is heading up from the demon's eyes, which is actually the flying fortress of the elves. And then one elf, who is a magic captain, appears, and as he continue, as he says as he condemns the humans for their lies and their numbers of increasing, and the fact that they are also discriminating against each other despite them being humans. He calls them selfish people, but he will not discriminate. He will kill all humans. As Asta is back, they suddenly realize that Huggy is being attacked. Yuno and Asta wants to help, but of course Nuzel says they cannot stop because they need to protect the royal family. However, strangely enough, Nuzel says to Asta and Yuno, if you want to protect it, then go right ahead. However, you two are valuable assets, so you better finish it quickly. And then, even more strange, when Noel wanted to back up, he actually says to her, "You are royalty. You will protect the castle together with me." Are you telling me that the racist and the very, criticizing Nozel is actually going through some character development? Huh. Either way, the magic night elf has poisonous plant magic and is destroying and killing a lot of the different humans through its different paints, including the father of the temple, as the beautiful sister, the one Asta has a crush on for reasons I do not get. She begs him to wonder what has actually happened to you. I mean, of course, she wouldn't know exactly what had happened to the elves. However, she is also making a point when she's saying, "Why are you doing these horrible things? I don't understand what has happened to you. What have what have people in this village have done? They cry, they worry, they suffer, and dream laugh. They live earnestly. So they shouldn't welcome such sad last moments." I mean, these are making a point. There are evil humans and there are selfish humans. So destroying these humans who have nothing to do with the elves is actually very cruel. Of course, the elf Magic Knight refuses to listen as tries to attack. But then Nash, the one, tries to prevent it. But luckily, Asta and Juno arrives just in time to deflect the attack. As the sister sees Juno and Asta as children and now as grown-up youngsters, she can only shed tears of joy as she realizes that those two boys have grown up. As they congratulate Nash for holding out, Juno and Asta promises that they will clean up this one. A blade of salvation surely arrives. But the thing is, I mean, I have no doubt that Asta and Juno are powerful enough to defeat this elf Magic Knight. But even if they do, then what? Again, we need to get a clue here on how to get the elves out of their human hosting body. Otherwise, we cannot stop them. You will have to kill them, you know. So, yeah. But now Asta and Juno are in Hage. I'm actually surprised that Juno is protecting his hometown. I'm saying surprising because Juno's personality is very difficult to read. Asta is not shy on admitting how much he loved his hometown, but Juno, he hardly ever talks about his hometown. So the fact that he also was willing to defend it is very heartwarming. I mean, don't get me wrong, Juno is not a bad guy. It's just that sometimes it's pretty difficult to read him. And it turns out no one in Hage was an elf. I actually thought for a moment that one of those elves... I mean, imagine the sadness if it turns out that the sister was an elf, but apparently she wasn't. So, I mean, that is good. Still, though, I mean, the elves' anger is justifiable, but I'm also getting a little bit angry at them for all this. Because again, how can you possibly stop elves like this? Because right now they are completely justifiable. There must be something to prove that even the elves are not to be trusted for all of this. I wonder. So yeah, can they stop this magic knight? Or is it impossible? Can they stop this magic knight elf by killing him or freeing him from this one? No idea. You give me your thoughts if you have any.